Yesterday, I've read an article about insurable interest. Do you know what it is?
Hi Akif. Oh, you don't understand what is the meaning of insurable interest? Let me explain to you. Insurable interest is a type of investment that protects anything subject to financial loss. A person or entity has insurable interest in an item, event or action when the damage or loss of the object would cause a financial loss or other hardships. To have an insurable interest, a person or entity would take out an insurance policy protecting the person, item, or event in questions. The insurance policy would mitigate the risk of loss if something happens to the asset, like becoming damaged or lost. Insurable interest is an essential requirement for issuing an insurance policy that makes the entity or event legal, valid, and protect against intentionally harmful acts. Insurable interest specially applies to people or entities where there is a reasonable assumption of longevity of suitability bearing any unforeseen adverse events. Insurable interest insures against the prospect of a loss to this person or entity. For example, a corporation may have an insurable interest in the chief executive officer (CEO), and an American football team may have insurable interest in a star franchise quarterback. Excuse me, Akif. Can you tell me about who has an insurable interest?
Who has insurable interest? In accordance with Para 3 to Schedule 8 of the Financial Service Act 2013, a person has insurable interest in his own life to an unlimited extent. However, any person effecting a life insurance policy on the life of another must have insurable interest at the time of effecting the policy, or the policy is void. A person shall be deemed to have insurable interest in relation to another person who is his spouse, child, or what being under the age of majority at the time the insurance is effected, his employee, a person on whom he is at the time the insurance is effected, wholly or partly dependent for maintenance or education. I don't quite understand about when should insurable interest exist. Can you please explain it to me, Haziq?
Yes, of course, Akif. The first is general insurance. Insurable interest must exist at the beginning and at the time of loss. Otherwise, the insurance contract is void. The second is marine insurance. In marine insurance, insurable interest must exist at the time of loss. Marine insurance is an exception because the ownership of goods or cargoes change hands during the voyage or transit. For example, the importer of goods will be able to validly arrange insurance on the goods cargoes he accepts to import on cost and freight basis even before payment is made in anticipation of acquiring ownership of the goods from the exporter. However, a person cannot arrange for motor insurance on a car which he anticipates owning in the future. The third is life insurance. In life insurance, insurable interest must exist at time of inception. Akif, I don't quite understand about application of insurable interest. Can you tell to me?
Application of insurable interest divide into two: general insurance and life insurance. For life insurance, we can apply for our own life, for husband and wife, parent, creditor versus debtor, and for our partnership. General insurance can apply for husband and wife, mortgagor versus mortgagee, and agent and owner. What is the subject matter of insurance? Can you tell me? I read it yesterday, but I don't remember it.
The subject matter of insurance can be life, limb, property, or even potential legal liability, and may vary with the type of insurance available. Some examples of the subject matter of insurance which are insured by various types of insurance policies are stated below. First is motor. Subject matter, motor vehicle and third party liability. Number 2, marine. Subject matter, cargo or hull. Number 3, life and personal accident. Subject matter, life and limb. Number 4, aviation. Subject matter, aircraft and passenger liability. Number 5, fire. Subject matter is building and contents. Akif, can you tell me about subject matter of contract of insurance?
You don't understand about subject matter of contract of insurance? Let me tell you. The subject matter of contract of insurance is the financial interest of the insured in the subject matter of insurance. For example, consider a bank who has granted a loan on a property for an amount of 300,000, while the subject matter of insurance in a fire policy is the building. The financial interest on the bank is limited to the amount of the loan, which is 300,000. They don't give you more than 300,000 because the property for an amount of your building is 300,000. Thank you, Haziq, because you want to exchange the information about insurable interest with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, most welcome, Akif.